Oh shit, hey, what's up everybody? This is No Joe Coward coming at you live from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, the heart of Southeast Asia, everybody. It's a pleasure to be speaking to you today. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. Got an email here from a guy named James, and he actually gave me a few different questions. So I figured I'll just kind of go through the questions and just answer them as we go. I figured that this video might be able to help some people be a little more prepared for coming to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, or just really, I mean, really, this kind of applies to like Thailand or Vietnam as well, I would assume. Um, he's kind of asking me about the rainy season and the ponchos and all. Blah 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 blah. So let me just read his questions and I'll answer them one at a time. All right. I hope this helps people. Okay. It says, all right, rainy season, ponchos versus jackets, street flooding, etc. All right. Well, in terms of protecting yourself from the rain, I mean, I would just get a simple, I guess, a poncho. Most okay here in Phnom Penh. Look, there are little tiny little sellers. We just call them sellers, like sellers. They're just people who have like coolers and just little knickknacks and shit for you to buy. I mean, they'll have like beer, cigarettes, water, snacks, ice. They'll have things like ponchos for you, and they're typically around 2,500 real, which is just a little over 50 cents. And they're just like little plastic, shitty little fucking raincoats that go around your wrist. It has a little a hood, and it goes down to your knees usually, depending on how big you are. But for me, it's down to my knees. Um, and for me, those are the best because it covers your whole body, and it's loose enough for you to like put your backpack on and then put your raincoat over it, so like you can keep your backpack dry and all that. So I would definitely go with a poncho. In terms of street flooding, yeah, I mean the streets here do get flooded. I actually recall one time I was teaching English at the time at Royal Intercon School, Street 230, Director Sophia Kem, and I was on my way home, I was about to go home, excuse me, and like I look outside, and there had to be 3.5, maybe 4 feet of water. Like cars were trying to go through, people on bicycles, and like the water was up to the people's. It was like up on their windshield. Like their cars were literally being flooded, and they were still trying to drive. Like having a car in Phnom Penh is fucking retarded. I don't know why the fuck you would ever buy a car here. It's completely counterproductive, and you're just never gonna get around. You're always gonna be stuck in traffic. But I digress. Yes, street flooding is a thing here. It can create major traffic issues, obviously, especially because of things like buses, trucks, cars. You got dumbass people wrecking their fucking vehicles. Yeah, man, but the rain season here in Cambodia is starting to finish, and I've noticed that as the rain season is finishing, the rain gets stronger. So yesterday it rained, or like the last couple days, it's rained like 3 or 4 times in a day, man. I mean, it's pretty insane. He wants to ask me about parking now, parking your bike or motorbike in public places. Yeah, I mean things like if you go to a market, they have parking there, and normally you've got to pay like 500 real to 1,000 real, to which is like 25 cents. 1,000 real is about 25 cents, and you got to do that to park your vehicle, which really isn't a big deal. And some places like they might not have parking, so you got to park across the street. Like here in Cambodia, there's no like zoning laws or like parking laws or whatever. Just as long as your shit's not in the middle of the fucking road, like you'll be okay, man. Just relax. Mail. What's it like sending or receiving something in the mail, and how does that work? Good question. Okay, so I live in an apartment building. Now, I had a fan. His name is Billy. Billy, if you're watching, shout out to Billy. Cool guy. We actually hung out this week and had a couple beers and, shot the shit. Had a good time. Anyways, yeah, he sent me a camera. He sent me like a new digital camera. Actually, he sent me something like this right here. So now I have a backup camera, which is awesome. Thanks again, Billy. By the way, if anybody wants to send me shit, nojokestriking at gmail.com. Get at me. I will take I will take all the gifts you want to give me. If y'all want to send me money, if y'all want to send me, y'all want to send me some drugs. Oh yeah, some drugs. Anyways, am I crazy? Probably. Yeah, so I mean, things like letters, small packages will most likely go to your apartment building. Anything bigger will go to the post office, which is on the north end of town. Now, I've never been to the post office, but I know of it. And if you're a foreigner, what they're going to do, most likely, is they're going to try to charge you just to pick up your fucking mail. Oh, so that $2 to pick up your package. Okay, that's bullshit. They're lying to you, and there's no rule that says you have to pay. Stand your fucking ground. Do not pay those little fucking Khmer thieves any money. Okay? You do not have to pay any money to pick up your package. I've talked to other Khmer here, and they say that that's a scam that they pull on the foreigners. So look out for that shit, guys. If you go to the post office and they try to charge you to pick up your mail, that's stealing. They cannot do that. Stand your fucking ground. Don't let them do it. If you got to be a dick, then guess what? Be a dick, man. Just like my dad said, assholes always get what they want. And guess what, guys? It's fucking true. It's true. Let me sip my coffee here. Let me slurp as loudly as possible for you guys. Go fuck yourself. Oh, and just one last thing. Something about money transfer. If you guys have any questions about transferring money overseas, there are Western unions here in Phnom Penh everywhere. Super easy. So if you want to send money, it's going to cost you a certain percentage of the amount that you want to send. So like, for example, like if like my family lives in America, like if I want to send my mother, let's just say $500, and I might have to pay like, I don't know, like $50 also, so 550. So it's kind of fucked up that you've got to pay Western Union all this money just to send money. But that's just how it works here. Now, if anybody else knows of another money transfer system here, please let me know. Please, like I'm not, like, I don't claim to know it all. I just claim to know what I know, obviously. So, yeah, but as far as money transfer goes, just mess with Western Union. I wouldn't, worry about doing any of that. And he asked me about banking. I think you already spoke about banking, but if there are any other practical things you can think of, things that a person would need to know about daily life, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, banking is simple. I mean, there's different types of banks here. I'm not going to speak too much on it because I had all that shit in my ebook and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I personally don't use banks. I personally don't fuck with banks at all. I don't trust them. I've had very bad experiences with banks in my past. Although, one thing I will say about the banks in Cambodia, it's like an 8% in interest rate. Excuse me. Damn, I stutter sometimes, don't I? Shit. Fucking retard. Interest rates. They have high interest rates for your savings account. So if anybody does want to open a savings account, you can accrue considerable amounts of money. God damn. Shit. Like does coffee make me stutter? Because I feel like when I make videos and I drink lots of coffee, I stutter more. I don't know, like you think I'd be more sharp. Sorry guys for my retardedness. Anything else I could think of about life here in Phnom Penh, man? I mean, yeah, dude, like life here is laid back, partner. Like that's one of the reasons I'm happy. I mean, it's simple. At least my life is simple. My life is very simple, man. I just get up every day. I train my clients. I make some videos. I do podcasting maybe. I just fucking chill out. I like to just be peaceful. I just like to live a peaceful lifestyle, guys. And as far as the haters, just do you, man. Fuck the haters. Yeah. Fuck the haters. I mean, like this last week or so, I've been having some issues with some of the haters simply because they've been pulling some shit that resulted in me getting some death threats. And like when people joke around and like talk shit about you and call you stupid, like that's all well and good. Okay, fine, whatever. But when people start threatening my life, that's when I don't have a sense of humor anymore, I mean, that's just over the fucking line. So, anyways, guys, I don't want to bore you with any of that. So, I'm No Joke Howard, y'all. NoJokeStriking@gmail.com. And again, I just want to encourage everybody to at least give our podcast a chance. Just listen to one of them. And if you like it, then listen to more. If you don't, then you don't. All right, it's called Bray and the Bear Podcast. BRAE and the Bear Podcast. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Facebook. And if you want to email us the podcast, that's brayandthebear@gmail.com. All right, everybody. It was a pleasure speaking to you. Any questions, get at me. NoJokeStriking@gmail.com. Peace, bitches.